Hey guys, I'm at the Gem Lake trailhead. Last night and yesterday there was about 4 inches of snow. So as you can see, everything is pretty well covered. And I've got my microspikes on, gaiters, and I'm ready to have a good hike. Today is a nice, bright, sunny day, clear. And Gem Lake is one of the most popular hikes outside of the actual Rocky Mountain National Park main boundaries. So you'll see when we get up there, it's a beautiful spot. You get a great view of the surrounding mountains from up here. And we're only about 3/4 of a mile, maybe a mile into the hike. And you can see Long's Peak up in the distance there in the clouds. Estes Park itself is tucked in over those hills. We may get a view of them a little bit later, but this is one good reason why so many people like this trail, is the views that it provides. And of course, we're going to end up with a nice alpine lake at the end. So we'll see more of that in a little bit. So you can see directly over my head, there's a little peak and a saddle. That is where we're heading today. Gem Lake sits right up in that saddle, so we have a little bit more climbing to do. So I mentioned that one of the nice things about this hike is the rock formations, as you can see some of them here. But this formation, I think, is called the Boot, and you can see why. And that hole goes all the way through the Boot. Well, the last quarter mile, third of a mile, the snow got a lot deeper. Kind of wish I had my snowshoes, but I don't. But we made it, and here is Gem Lake. Snowed over, so you can't see much of it, but it's still very beautiful. And if you go beyond Gem Lake and up that way another mile or so, there's a great rock formation called Balanced Rock, which is this huge pinnacle balanced on this very tiny rock. Well, I decided to take the loop extension back from Gem Lake, which takes you into the Lumpy Range and past this formation behind me called Twin Owls. And when you're in town and look up at Lumpy Range, Twin Owls is quite prominent, and you can really tell why it's named that. I think you can tell this way anyway, but I'll give you one last view of the valley before I finish out this Gem Lake Lumpy Ridge loop hike. Well, I'm at the end of a great little hike. Gem Lake and the Lumpy Ridge extension loop. When I left this morning, I was the only car in the parking lot, and now there's probably a dozen cars, so people are starting to get out and enjoy this beautiful sunny day. Well, hope you enjoy your day wherever you are. The Sid out.